Hey, William. This is Jessica from Peterson SEO. This morning I spoke with Scott, who thought you should be the one to watch your free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips that you guys can start applying right away. And it's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. It's important to note that 70% of your organic leads are going to come from this website. So it is really, really important that your website be properly optimized so you can capture that traffic. Okay, so as you can see, we are on your website. You have a nice logo, a nice basic website design. Let's see. Looks like you have a pretty wide service area potentially. So every city that you service that has any type of search volume for your services should have their own page so that Google can help you to be found for those services in each of those communities. So I didn't see any drop down of services, but when we click on these services here, oh, it did pop up this time a little bit here. Not really giving us any information though on your emergency repair services. So you're missing relevant keywords to being found. Try another page. Water extraction. Yeah, so a lot of your pages are empty, with empty blogs. This is going to hurt your SEO as well. So you need to work on your content throughout your website. You need a separate individual page for every single service you offer, because each of those services should have their own unique keywords that you can be found for. Now, Google does not rank a website based on appearance. It's 100% based on content. Content is key, and you need a lot of it. You need a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your homepage, or more if your competitors have more. Whatever your competitors have more of, you're going to need more of that than they do. So you're going to need a minimum of the 1,000 to 1,500 words focused on local buyer intent keywords. Those are going to be the keywords people are actively searching for on Google for these services that you're offering. They may not know the name of your company, but they know the service that they need. And so that's what they're going to be looking up, and that's what you need to be found for. So you're going to need to dial in on your keyword and content strategy throughout your entire website. And you're going to want to have separate pages, each with their own unique content, their own keywords, etc., so that you can be found for every service in each service area. Google has little robots called crawlers that index every single one of your pages to pull your content and keywords so that they can index you for them, rank you, and put you in front of customers when they're searching in their area. Now, your top competitor, at least for water damage, is Washington Water Damage and Cleaning Services. As you can see, they have a nice website. They have separate pages for each of their services and service areas. Every single one of their pages has unique content and their own keywords, so they're actually being found for their services in each of those service areas. They have these interlinking pages, which is what you need also. They're going after the local buyer intent keywords, and they have a lot more content. More interlinking between pages. So this competitor is beatable, but it is going to take some work. You do need a lot of content. You need a lot of extra pages, and you need to get that really dialed in. You're going to need more than these guys do or any of your top competitors in your service areas. And then a website by itself is not enough to be found. It really needs to be supported by SEO or search engine optimization. So if we look here, you have a rating of a 0.2 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website. That is 100% because they're referring domains and backlinks. Google only gives you credit for one backlink for every referring domain. Anything extra, Google looks at as spammy. And not all backlinks are created equal, so you need to make sure that you're going after the highly authoritative backlinks that are do follows, so that they share their power with you and help you to rank. The referring domain is just any website that links to your website, whereas a backlink is the actual link being provided from that referring domain with the intention to drive traffic. If we look over here, it looks like 23 out of your 28 referring domains are do follow, so that's really good. You're going to need a lot more of these than your top competitors in each of your areas, but not just in number, also in quality. You need better quality. You have been indexed for 3 keywords, but you're seeing 0 people on average to your website. So you're missing a ton of potential traffic. Looking at your keywords, Google has 10 spots per page. So you're looking 5+ pages back, which means you're never going to be found for your services. So you definitely need to work on your content keyword strategy and support that with your SEO. And it's also important to note with your backlinks that when you're getting these backlinks and linking them to your website and pages, you also need to be linking them to your keywords, not just your brand or website, but your keywords, so that those keywords can rank to the first page of Google and you can be found for those services in each of your service areas. If we look at your competitor, they have a rating of a 10 with over 1,200 backlinks. Because they have a lot more pages and content, they've been indexed for over 800 keywords, and they're seeing over 766 people to their website per month. So this just shows you there's a ton of volume that you're missing out on by not being properly optimized. And the last thing to mention is this Google Maps section or Google My Business. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people go straight to the maps and won't go anywhere else. And so if you're not listed here in this top 3, you're sending all of those leads to your competition. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, but the most important are citations, which is going to be the name of the business, an address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, LinkedIn, etc. And so you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitors. And when you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for each one of your services and in every one of your service areas with those local buyer intent keywords. We really hope you found this video to be helpful and that you can start applying these tips and start capturing those organic leads. I would really love to get your feedback on what you thought of this video. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out to the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.